Hello and welcome to this video in which we will make a layout tour in 2 rail buses. Yep! The rail buses are made by a German manufacturer called Modellbahn Union. I'm putting up a link so you can check the buses out and buy one. I'm taking the buses to a friend. Because my layout here is typically Swedish style and the rail buses are German, so I thought to myself, well, let's go to Danne Machmar. Danne Machmar is a very skilled musician. He plays keyboards with the leading artists of Sweden. Like Rod Stewart and Phil Collins, he likes to pass the time in between the gigs with his model railroad. And he's been doing that on his latest layout for 5 years, and it's a huge, fantastic layout. So I wanted to share this with you. Let's go there.
And as said, this one only comes in 2 rail versions, so I went over to my friend Danne, who has this huge, beautiful 2 rail layout in German style. The layout is called Nindorf. The total track length is about 200 meters. It hosts 83 locomotives and about 200 passenger coaches. We're starting up the rail bus here in the main yard area. The sound map in this bus is obviously the dual diesel engine version of the rail bus, especially during startup when first engine starts first and the second engine follows. This layout do not have powered frog pieces in the turnouts, so running rail buses through them can be a challenge sometimes, but for this one it was no problem at all. We passed through the entire main yard without any problems. The wheelbase of this rail bus is quite long, so that helps of course. And the wheels are also turning somewhat in the curves, which makes the run much smoother. The rail bus both have exterior light and interior lights. For you who wants to pursue passengers inside, there are also illumination. We have now completed half of the loop of this layout and is approaching the main station. It has 4 tracks with platform access and 1 passing track. In the proximity to this main station there is also a smaller engine yard. The larger yard you see here is located by the main yard where we started our journey. All the trains and the functions of the layout is controlled by a Z21 system. The trains can either be run using a local mouse or using smartphones. We're going to discover the Alpenbahn on Nindorf Layout with this pre-series of VT95 rail bus. Deutsche Bahn ordered 10 of these rail buses back in 1949. And they had very short wheelbase, only 4.5 meters, which I think makes the looks very appealing. Short wheelbase and 2 axles can be a challenge though, so let's start by trying it out in the main yard. This rail bus will also be released for 3-rail operation on the Marklinofsweden systems. It does its very short wheelbase perform very well through the yard, but I would probably fit a power pack to be able to use the lowest speed step in this fantastic model. We have now got a clearance from the dispatcher to enter the Alpenbahn and check out the small stations along that route. We're first stopping at this station, Sabinevald, to have a quick snack and look at the view. These buses were driven by a Bissingen U9 underfloor motor with continuous output of 110 horsepowers. We're now approaching our second stop, the main square on Nindorf, which is the last stop for our rail bus. The Nindorf Layout hosts over 800 figures, which creates small scenes here and there. Here, sitting on the top of the main station. All the track work and some of the scenery was completed in only 1 month. Since that first intense month, 5 years has passed, and Danne has added the details, more tracks and interesting scenery to the layout.
All right, truly amazing layout and many hours spent there, of course. And well, I really like going there. You know, a gloomy Monday morning, I don't really feel the inspiration. You just call up Danne and say, hey, can I come over? And say, yeah, sure, come over. And you sit there and run some trains, have a cup of coffee, and suddenly the mood is up and ready to do things and get the week started. Fantastic. So a big thank you to Danne hosting me and for letting me make this layout tour with the buses. Thank you very much for watching this layout tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the information and the content of the channel, please support the channel. Get over to Patreon, set up a support account there from, you know, $1 to $5 per month, or make a one-off donation using the PayPal dialog found in the video description below. And if you're not yet a subscriber, subscribe, enable that little bell, and you will get notification once next video gets published. Until that happens, see ya.